Hey everybody, got some new DOGE dividend news for you. Let's check out this video from a professor of economics from Boston University. This dude is a so-called expert when it comes to the economy. So let's see what he has to say about the DOGE dividend.
President Trump says some of the money apparently saved by the Department of Government Efficiency's cost-cutting efforts could be given back to Americans as stimulus checks. Last week, Trump said the administration is considering giving 20% of DOGE savings to citizens. Now, we should also note a recent review by CBS News of what DOGE called a wall of receipts found that the initial accounting was overstated by billions of dollars. For more on these potential stimulus checks, I'm joined by D.O.G.E. He's an economist and a professor at Boston's University.
D.O.G.E. He looks really happy to be on the show.
University's Questrom School of Business, waking up early for us this morning and joining us. Thanks so much. I'm curious about if this would happen, which is a big if. It wouldn't be the first time Americans have received checks from the government. We all remember the stimulus checks. But what impact could that have on the overall economy?
Wow, Errol. And thanks for waking me up early this morning, because I love talking about really silly economic ideas coming out of Washington. And there seem to be quite a boatload coming out from both the left and the right now. And let me say that I hope this doesn't actually happen, though it might. You never know in the Trump administration.
Okay, so he thinks it's a silly idea. Let's check it out.
And the first reason I hope it doesn't happen is that the savings are really doubtful. Elon Musk is in charge of the Department of Government Efficiency, and Elon has a long history of over-promising and under-delivering. They initially stare out and they said, we're going to find $3 trillion worth of waste. And then they cut it to $2 trillion. And I'm just not even sure they even can come close to $2 trillion for a couple of reasons.
Okay, he doesn't think that DOGE will be able to save the money that it tends to save because he thinks Elon Musk is a dude that overpromises and underdelivers. Really now, he just made the most successful American car company, the most successful electric car company, the only real electric car that anybody wants to buy. He sends up rockets that can be reused hundreds of times. This guy is freaking, are you kidding me? Seriously, dude.
First, true savings are only known years later. Give you a quick example. About a week and a half ago, the president set out on Truth Social. He said, I'm going to kill off the penny. We're not going to make any more pennies because we lose $84 million a year making pennies.
Yeah, I don't see the use of pennies. Like, we even have these leave a penny, take a penny things. They're pretty much just useless, in my opinion.
Well, that's going to shift everyone to nickels. And right now, we actually lose about almost 12 cents on making nickels. So, yes, you might save money on the penny, but you might lose a lot more minting more nickels, which are more expensive.
Well, who says we need to mint more nickels? Who says we need to mint more nickels? I don't use nickels anyway. Here in America, I don't know if you noticed, but nobody uses cash anymore. Everybody pays with a credit card. The only real people that use cash are like old people, honestly, and shady folks that have cash that get their money through shady means, they use cash. But other than that, nobody really uses cash. So I don't know about this guy's argument for the nickel, because no, we don't need more nickels because we're getting rid of the penny. No, we don't.
I'll give you another quick one. Right now on the top of the Department of Government Efficiency's website, they said, well, we just saved a lot of money by canceling some leases in Miami for the State Department. Well, if I was a renter, if I was renting space to the State Department and they just unilaterally canceled the lease on me, they broke the contract, I might not be willing to rent to the State Department a few years down the line, or any other government agencies. Burnt once, twice shy.
Really now? What? Okay, I'm a landlord myself. I have tenants. And if my tenants decide to move out and I don't have any tenants in my house, they want to move back in, why would I say no? I don't have any tenants here. It means I'm losing money. I need someone to come back in. Why would I just say no? Just because you just left here, I'm not going to let you back in? No, you're paying money. And second of all, the reason why we left the government offices to begin with is because if is wasteful. Nobody was using that government office. It was a waste of space. So why would we reinstate that building? Why would we rent it again if it was waste in the first place? I don't know, dude. This guy's freaking arguments are pretty dumb if you ask me.
So, Professor, it seems like what you're saying is even if this came to fruition, the exact numbers, the cost, the benefit wouldn't be realized for quite some time. And so then I wonder if the purpose of this is perhaps something else. Is this more of a sales pitch for the new president to demonstrate he's doing things in a different way and Americans will experience the benefit, and it's less a specific promise to individual people?
I think this is a brilliant political move. If you want to get the American people behind the Department of Government Efficiency, say, we're going to give you a large check. But from an economic point of view, it makes no sense for two more reasons. The first is giving people large checks is going to cause inflation to go even higher. You just had a segment on rising egg prices. Well, when people get unexpected and unearned income.
Okay, this guy, I don't know. I doubt he's an economist, because how will it increase inflation? How? Because we're not going to be printing new money for these checks. The money has been in circulation. We're just going to be saving it and giving it back to the folks. So it's already circulating here. We're not creating new inflation. We're not inflating the money by creating new money. It's already been here. We're just giving it back to everybody. How is that inflationary? I don't see how that's inflationary. If you do, let me know in the comments. Let me know, educate me how saving money and giving back to taxpayers would be inflationary, because I don't see it.
Income, what do? They spend it. And if we're going to have tariffs on imported goods and we're having supply constraints, more spending with less items means prices just go up. So on one hand, the president hands people money, and on the other hand, inflation takes that money away. I don't know. Doesn't seem arrow.
Okay, so he's still bringing up the inflation thing and convoluting it with tariffs and people having more money, spending it increases prices. I don't know. It just seems like you're trying to grasp for straws here. It's barely even an argument. How could you say to the American people, no, you cannot get your money back? Don't you dare think about getting your savings back, because us smart people don't think it's a good idea for you. We think it's a bad idea, so you shouldn't get your money back. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the DOGE dividend. You guys agree with this Boston University economics professor saying that it's going to be detrimental to the US economy? Do you agree that it's just going to be increasing the inflation that's already bad? I don't know. Let me know what you think. In my opinion, I think it's still a good thing, because we are not printing new money. We're just saving money and giving it back to everyone that paid the taxes. So in my opinion, we should continue with the DOGE dividend. Let me know what you guys think. If you don't agree, let me know in the comments. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time at the 9 Tenths podcast. Peace.